all my loyal subjects, it's me, Princess Swordheart, the Gamer Queen here.
Along with me, her cousin Night Crest. Hello everyone out there on the internet.
And we're back with another reaction video, and this time to War of the Frozen Flames, the Feeble King. 1 out of 3 by FreezeFlame22. And I'm a huge fan of FreezeFlame22's videos, as I've definitely been watching him from the start. Because I love his Carl series, his Bowser's Koopaling series, his Donkey Kong series, because just every single series he's done has been really amazing. Just with how depth he goes into the stories and everything, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it really seems like you're definitely a huge fan, Sorry. Just really paying attention to just the episodes and everything.
Yeah, because, you know, I always do. But alright. So, I've been really excited for this mini-series because I think a while back, FreezeFlame22 announced that he would be doing a mini-series on Bowser, on the Koopa family past and everything. And I'm really excited to see how this is going to turn out. Because just with the way he teased it and everything is going to really makes this more hyped up for a lot of fans. But alright, so before we get right into this, original link's gonna be down in the description below for the original video if you want to see it for yourself before watching this. But also, I'm aiming for a goal of 5,000 subscribers here on the channel. As currently, 64.8% of you who watch my videos has not subscribed yet. But if you're new to the channel and want to see more awesome content like this here on the channel in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button below to join my Kingdom of Heroes. Because let's see that subscribe percentage go up. This is one of my goals to be able to get to go up, as not subscribed has been going back down a lot recently, and that's been good. As I know a lot of new people are always seeing the channel for the first time and all, but if you're new and want to help see this channel grow, make sure to hit that subscribe button below to join my Kingdom of Heroes. Also with this video, we're currently at 2,591 subscribers! Woo-woo! And I know we just passed the previous goal almost 6.5 months ago now, but let's keep pushing forward to get to that next goal as soon as we can. Hopefully by the channel's next anniversary. But just also, I'm very thankful for every single one of you who's liked, commented, subscribed, and watched these videos so far. It really means so much to me, as I love making awesome content here on the channel for everyone to watch, enjoy, and have fun. But alright, so without further ado, it is time
For us to get right into War of the Frozen Flames! Woo-woo!
Yeah! Let's get right into this awesome mini-series.
Alright, but sorry, I'm all set up on my end, you on yours?
Alright, yes I am. Just checking the camera and... Alright, I'm all good to go.
Okay. In 3,
2,
1...
let's go.
Some wars are caused because different
FreezeFlame22!
However, in this conflict, years of war were caused by two factions who wanted the same thing. The Koopa Throne.
The Koopa Throne.
The conflict of battles, slaughter, and betrayal became known in the Koopa Kingdom.
Wow.
As the Wars of Frozen Flames.
That's the wars.
Our story begins
Oh my god.
1300s.
Oh, this is getting awesome.
Eventful 52-year reign, King Robert Koopa III died.
Wow, this is
He
awesome.
had 5 sons who lived
Oh.
into adulthood, and the king divided his kingdom into dukedoms for them.
But I love how the title kind of references FreezeFlame's channel.
Yeah, you gotta admit, that is pretty amazing.
And then he died.
And then he died.
Became a victim of the dreaded Black Plague.
Okay, I just love how he said it right there. Pretty funny.
The shortest reign
I know.
in kingdom history. Edric IV's heir was his sole surviving son, Prince Richard, who was crowned King Richard Koopa II at the fresh young age of 9. Richard was said to have been a vicious, cruel, and hateful child.
Well, it sounds like Bowser Jr. in the present day.
Animals for his own amusement and showed no respect.
Oh my god!
As he was still
Wow.
a minority, a regency
Oh my
council
God.
was set up to govern in his place, headed by Richard's 3 surviving uncles, Prince Blaine, Duke of Cayenne Crag, Prince Wulfric, Duke of Shetland, and Prince Tarkin, Duke of Painted Pipeland. Unfortunately,
Definitely a lot of dukes.
Continued to come
Yeah,
of
you gotta
age,
admit.
he continued to grow more cruel and loathsome, eventually resulting in the uprising of Bright Valley.
Yeah, because one thing,
Tarkin was particularly
be cruel,
opposed to King Richard,
all that karma is
the
definitely
coalition
gonna
of
come back.
nobles who opposed the
Right.
king. Unfortunately, this failed.
Man.
Tarkin, along with his son and heir Joseph, were executed.
Jeez.
Among Tarkin's nobles was Prince John, the son of Prince Blaine. Blaine was able to spare his son the execution, and he was instead banished to the Bonenkraut Kingdom.
Oh, the Bonenkraut Kingdom.
1419, John was now the heir to the large dukedom his father left behind, and King Richard wasn't having any of it. He feared that John would become too powerful. So
Man, this is
instead
like
kept
Game
his
of
whole
Thrones,
lands
but
and titles, and ordered
with
that John's
pixelated
children
sprites and
who he
everything.
held in captivity be put to death.
Oh my
Prince
god.
John was furious, and
And-
later that year, John returned to the Cooper Kingdom with an
But I
army.
gotta say, I
Richard was
really love how
campaigning
Freeze
across
Flame
the
is
kingdom.
really going into
Nobles
depth
submitted upon his
on
arrival,
just
but
the
John was
history
easily
of the
able to
Cuba
overthrow
Kingdom.
his unpopular cousin,
Yeah, I'm really loving this too, Sorty.
being crowned King John Cooper IV and established
Yay.
the House of Cayenne
Yay.
on the Cooper throne. But what became of poor old Richard? Upon his return, he was captured by the king's men and placed in prison, where he subsequently starved to death as a result
Wow.
of John forgetting his duties to feed his valuable prisoner. John IV was met with numerous rebellions during his reign, but was determined to keep his dynasty on the throne, and with the help of his son, Prince John, was able to quash them all with ease. John IV died in 1442, and was succeeded by his son, who became King John Cooper V.
Definitely a lot of King John
One of the
Koopas.
greatest war
Yeah,
agents in
definitely.
the Cooper Kingdom's history, continuing Robert III's legacy in the 108 Years' War, with the help of his allies, such as the Duke of Sherbetland, held more Bonenkraut Kingdom land than any king since the 1000s. Charles V and his men were able to capture the Mad King of the Bonenkraut Kingdom,
Oh.
Charles VI, and force him to sign a treaty, marrying his daughter Claudia to John, and appointed John as heir to the Bonenkraut throne. Unfortunately, fate would switch sides yet again, as on the return home to the Cooper Kingdom to meet his newborn son, John V perished. Klaus VI died shortly
After
thus
accidentally
it was John V's son, John VI,
getting thrown
who
off.
would succeed the two as
Shoot,
king
I
of
forget
both
what
Cooper
what
and
Freeze Flame
Bonenkraut
calls
kingdoms
them.
at the age of merely 9 months old.
Oh my
During
god.
this period,
Okay, to be fair, that is funny, just how he was crowned king at 9 months old.
Desert Hills and
Right.
Prince Joseph, Duke of Painted Pipeland, were appointed as regents of the two kingdoms until the king himself came of age. The son of Klaus VI, Prince Klaus, however, proclaimed himself Klaus VII, and thus the war continued. Prince Blaine and his chief lieutenant, Lord Richard Cooper of Sherbetland, were able to maintain a stronghold on the north of the Bonenkraut Kingdom. Once the king was of age, in an attempt to keep a strong hold over the Duchy of Bonenrot, King John's King's Claw, the second in command to the king, Alfred de la Corde, brokered a marriage between King John and its Duke Rugar's daughter Cinder, and the two were married shortly after.
Man,
Shortly
so
after this,
much
the
history.
aged and respected
Definitely.
Prince Blaine died, and the war
Aw.
had begun to decline. Richard was soon after replaced by the king and his new queen as lieutenant, being moved to the Frosted Kingdom. His replacement was Lord Sigmund Phoenix, who proceeded
Sigmund
to lead a
Phoenix.
disastrous campaign in North Skull Ridge.
I can definitely
resulting
see
in
the
fleeing
disaster.
to the Cooper Kingdom and the
Me
remainder of
too.
the army being slaughtered with ease. The king's last surviving uncle, Prince Joseph, was furious about this and openly criticized the king for losing the territory, resulting in him being imprisoned. He then disappeared under non-suspicious circumstances.
Yeah, under non-suspicious circumstances.
Cooper Kingdom
Right,
was
because
occupied.
we can see that someone possibly
Lord de la
killed him.
Corde was able to keep the peace briefly and took the majority of the blame for the king's actions. This was only the beginning of the devastation, however, as while on his way home, he was ambushed by a swarm of anarchists.
Oh my god.
Alright, but 1475, this happened. And we're starting to get right into the story.
So in conclusion, the fall jousting tournament will take place the first week in October.
Thank you, Lord Silver. Boy, more wine.
There's Cinder.
Careful!
Sorry, my queen.
Oh,
Yo, corn over here.
it definitely sucks when you accidentally spill some of your drink.
Won last year.
Right.
Your opponent forgot to feed his musty.
Oh, musties! Ah! Crud, I forgot they were called that.
We're beginning to worry you weren't showing up at all.
Apologies, my queen. There was some trouble on the road here.
Spending too much time in the brothels again, Lord Python?
No, Lord Blackfoot, it's those anarchists! They're going crazy out there. I had to break through the back door.
So, the peasants are unhappy. What a shock.
It's a bit more serious than that. The pillaging.
Right, cause come on, don't you know the chaos that is going on outside?
Right. I mean, come on.
Needs to be done.
Right! Cause, come on, something... Oh. Oh my god, he's sleeping.
Council meetings is bad.
Your Grace?
Oh my god.
John!
John! Where am I?
Your Grace?
We were just discussing the anarchists in Bright Valley.
Right, cool. So, what's first on the agenda today? You're the king? That's supposed to be your decision.
Right!
So, first item of business, the economy. Where's the Lord Treasurer?
Executed by anarchy.
Of course.
Oh. Well, let's
Wow.
turn our attention to the war with the Bunkrug.
Well, I gotta say, they're not gonna be able to...
Executed by
Yeah.
anarchists.
Cause, come on, they're definitely not gonna be able...
Calls for a drink break. Someone fetch my wine merchant.
Executed by
Oh my god.
Ooh, I liked him.
It's just funny how that just keeps being the thing right there.
Don't yell at me.
Cause,
3 of the kingdom's most important and respected nobles have been killed, including your own King's Claw.
Perhaps if he hadn't led the kingdom into financial ruin, we wouldn't have been in this mess.
Lord Corn.
Man, but still, what are they gonna do?
right, cause it's just like, what are you gonna do?
The ultimate price for your mistakes.
What do you want me to do?
You're the king! You need to come down hard on these people.
Come on, John, you gotta figure out a way to fix
I'm
this.
just saying, if they're so fond of executions, perhaps they'd like to be subjected to one
Oh
firsthand.
god.
Splendid idea, Queen Cinder. Off with their heads.
Wow.
Oh, I don't like executions. There's always so much blood and screaming.
Then what is your plan?
I don't know. Why don't we just invite them into the castle and talk?
You cannot be.
To be fair, it does...
You are completely hopeless.
Why do you
It
keep
does sound
yelling
like a
at me?
reasonable
Why
thing to
aren't
do.
You taking care of your kingdom like you're supposed to do.
I'm trying. It's just hard, okay?
And
Try harder. Then.
I feel bad for John. It's just the fact that...
Father, Your Grace. Please, King John's nothing like his father. He conquered more territory than ever before. Like your one-eyed ass could do any better.
I
'Cause
could
just
see
knowing the whole
62-year-old
story-
ass With both me eyes closed. Keep your hands down, out of my council.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
Your dominance. What is it? Can't you see we're busy right now?
Yes, apologies for interrupting.
Oh, Parakarry!
Has entered the
Ah!
What?
What?
Who's the Duke of Sherbert?
Oh no!
Second cousin.
Oh crud.
John and Cinder are just
Oh, great.
there to the throne.
But I just love the musties. They're so adorable.
Yeah, you gotta admit, they're kinda really cute.
My Lord of Sherbetland, how was fighting in the Frosted Kingdom? Wonderful, thank you.
Awesome. By the way, I named my kid Sherb after your title.
Oh, that's very generous of you, sir. Anyway, when I see the king, we have much to discuss. Right this way, my lord. Oh boy, I'm so excited to see Richard again. It's been years. Lord Richard is a busy man. He's been fighting those battles in the Frosted Kingdom.
Yeah, it's got 7 children to raise. Only 7?
Only 7. Huh.
We have to arrive during an important cabinet meeting.
He's entered Bright Valley with 5,000 troops beneath his
But
back.
man, this is crazy. Kind of a big change up for Freeze Flame 22. doing a mini series like this. It's pretty cool.
Cheering upon his arrival.
What the hell? They didn't cheer for me!
Oh,
You're a minor lord of Oceanside, cousin.
You! Seafoam Castle is
Wow.
my rights!
Campus will states otherwise.
Ah!
My cousin. So great to see you after all this time.
aw.
Hey man, how have you been? Excellent.
John and Richard.
Yourself? Awesome! I finally learned how to write. Want to see a
Wait.
book I wrote? Don't. His handwriting is trash. He doesn't even know the difference between a V and a W.
Well, I mean, there is a big difference there. Yeah, even I agree.
Good to see you again. I remember knighting Lord Roderick during my time in the Bonnencrout Kingdom.
I remember too.
Definitely crazy after the after the recent season finale of
What about me? I can
Bowser's
play.
Koopalings after
A knight's
seeing what
status
happened.
is not defined by his number of kills.
It is if you want to be feared on the battlefield.
Queen Cinder.
Lord Richard, how is the Frosted Kingdom?
Very cold this time of year.
Hmm,
It's cold there all year.
right.
Yes. We're almost pleased to hear you were coming.
You were trashing him a mere moment ago.
What? Of course not. I'd never utter a negative word about one of my overlords.
I thought you said yesterday that the Duke of North Skyline was a no-good kiss-up.
Where are you? men?
Wow.
Duke, some wine.
Crap, sorry. For you, my lord.
Thank you, good squire. Could I say?
Aw,
That's your
I like
highest
Corin.
refill in the past half an hour.
I'm thirsty.
I'm thirsty.
What brings you back to the Koopa Kingdom, my lord?
I was waiting for you to ask.
Right, because it's like,
I was sent a letter informing us of the
Right.
passing of the King's Claw, Lord Alfred de la Corde.
right.
Oh, I told you we should have stayed home. As soon as I heard the news, I knew it was my duty to return to the kingdom. So please, allow me to take my place at your side as the King's Claw. I shall not disappoint and put these anarchists in their place.
Huh, so Richard's wanting to help.
Hate to disappoint you, Lord Richard, but the job's been taken.
I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
That's how it f***ing feels!
We've selected
Wow.
someone else to serve as the King's Claw in Lord de la Corde's place.
He hasn't even been gone for 10 days yet. Who could you possibly have chosen?
Right, because it's like, who?
Well...
Oh, Sigmund.
This is Lord Sigmund Phoenix, the Duke of Somerset Plains.
Yep.
At your service, Lord Richard?
I'm familiar. King John, you approve of this? Yeah, I guess.
Man,
Sigmund is
I
one
feel
of
bad for
Rome's
John.
most
Just the fact that he just doesn't have.
Are you
Because
kidding?
I know with everything that was going on.
The Bonnencrout Kingdom.
Yeah, Shorty,
He left
just
the battlefield
a
and
fa-
left his troops to die.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
no.
they were dying anyway.
It's your duty to protect your troops. Lord Montagu died on the battlefield because of you.
Man.
How's that my fault?
You left. No one was there to reinforce him.
Sounds like someone's jealous he didn't get the position.
Wow.
Silence, my king. Forgive me for my foul language, but this man should not be rewarded for such actions. He should be punished.
Choose your words carefully, Lord Richard. It's your superiors you're talking to.
You're no superior of mine. As far as I'm concerned, you're nothing but a dishonorable
Well, to be
coward and a
fair,
crossbow.
I
Oh,
think it's time
God.
you went back to Sherberdland, Richard.
Yeah, you don't say that, especially to someone who's taking the King's Claw.
Excuse me?
John.
I think you should go, cousin. As you wish. Thank you for your service. You've been most kind. Well, I see that went pretty well.
Why didn't you defend Sigmund?
Well, I don't know. He seemed really mad.
Don't worry about it, Your Grace. I can defend myself.
I think we all agree Lord Richard's behavior was unacceptable.
You don't think he feels
Man.
at least a little justified in feeling alienated?
Right.
Absolutely not. It's not his job to choose our advisors. It's ours.
Prince Joseph tried doing the same thing, and look how he ended up.
If Richard's smart, he'll stay out the valley while I'm in charge.
Alright, but now we're gonna see what happened.
Finish him, Toby!
You've got this, Rob!
Hey!
But man, is this really cool.
Battle, your head would be on the floor right now.
Quite the spectacular fail, brother.
Whatever. It'd take way more than that to take down the killer whale. Sorry, The killer whale?
The killer whale.
My warrior nickname? Come on, everyone.
Oh.
Woman.
You've never even touched a battlefield. Who calls you that? The wildlife?
It's because I move fast and deadly, as if swimming through the Arctic seas.
Wow.
Remind me more
That's
of
pretty
a
cool.
pup. Oh, really? What are you gonna do? Hit them with a book?
Hit him with a book.
Toby.
Any common boy with a sword could beat 3 of you. You're far too focused on.
Oh my
Don't
god.
apologize to me. This
He reminds me of Ludwig.
Fine. Sorry for your horrific swordsman skills.
Tobias,
Frickin'
no! Children,
reminds you of Ludwig?
your
Huh.
father's on his way.
I wonder what he looks like.
So soon?
Well, I mean, I wonder how Ludwig actually acts. Because if you're saying he reminds you of Ludwig, then I imagine
How was the
Frickin's
battle, father?
personality is
My boy.
kind of like
Up
his.
to anything interesting today?
Tobias made an ass out of himself.
Did not.
Oh my god.
You here?
Their mother dropped them off. They're just here for the day to celebrate you.
Yeah, about that.
They chose someone else.
Yeah.
What?
What do you mean they chose someone else? They chose someone else instead. Who did they choose? Lord Sigmund Phoenix.
I'm sorry, my treasure.
And then they all laughed at me.
Please, don't be upset.
Aw.
It hurts me to see you so sad.
I feel bad for him.
Priest, my lord. Yes, thank you, Lord Greyford. The mutton suddenly quells my sadness.
Aw.
It's just a position, my love. Must you spend all night obsessing over this?
I just can't believe the king would allow this to happen. Lord Sigmund is a traitor to the realm.
Don't you think it's a bit far to call him a traitor, my love?
I may have also called him a clodpole.
Yeah.
Hey,
He surrendered Teehee Fortress for a fancy bucket.
it was a very...
Well, I
Our
mean,
men didn't die on the battlefield for a wretched bucket. Is that
Right, because it's like, who surrenders their army for a fancy bucket? I mean, come on.
But he's very close to the king and his family. They're more closely related and have spent a lot of time in the valley.
right.
I would too, but they never invite me.
Oh.
Once when I showed up and the king's men pretended he wasn't in.
I keep telling you, there was probably no one there.
Their musties were all mounted outside.
Oh, Richard, I wish I could understand why you just can't let them be. If they don't want you on their council, then so be it.
Man.
You're very beloved of
Feel bad for Richard.
I know, but the kingdom's in great trouble. Our ancestors fought bravely to expand this kingdom's great territory, and now the king's corrupt advisors are losing it all for him. Our lord is right. Only Oho Oasis remains.
Lord Tybalt still continuing the fight. I'm sure he'll keep a strong hold on those lands.
He's the last commander of the glory days, and he's nearing 80 years
Oh.
old. We're not, my lord. Tybalt's
And
been
he
fighting
might
this
die.
revolution phase.
Yep.
He'll send that bunning crop pretender packing.
You just won't rest until the kingdom's safe. My father definitely made the right choice with you.
Aww.
Before I left, Sigmund said something strange. He told me I didn't want to end up like Prince Joseph.
The king's uncle
Wait a minute.
died in prison.
Wait a
It's him.
minute.
I wouldn't worry. Joseph was very
Wait a minute.
unpopular.
What?
One time he crashed a council meeting. Drunk
Wait a
on
minute.
the
What if he
back-
was Sigmund was behind Joseph's death?
West of this
Right, because it would make sense.
You may enter.
My lord,
Weren't you in the valley a mere 4 hours ago?
Carry.
the Lord of Waterlogged Marsh has requested your presence tomorrow afternoon.
Ooh.
Casimir. Is he alright?
Oh,
I believe so, but it sounded
I
urgent.
wonder what's going on.
Not.
Okay, thanks. By the way, can I use your privy? I'm supposed to be in Desert Hills in like 10 minutes.
Your Majesty, so pleased to find you're doing well today.
Likewise. Lord Silver? Is this all of them?
Yes, they were all arrested shortly after the rebellion. The ringleader died in the fighting, allegedly.
I see. What a horrific sight.
Huh.
I know, so disgusting. Absolutely
Well, I mean-
disgraceful behavior.
I was referring to the peasants.
Yeah, that.
Yes, I agree. Disgusting filth.
Because how can you not
Let's deal with
understand what she's referring to?
We, not wait for your husband, our mighty King John VI?
like he'll get anything done. All right, everyone, listen up.
Damn, she's pretty hot.
Wow.
Head's still smashed.
Silence! Your queen is talking. Before we get into the painful process, I'll grant you one last plea of mercy. Swear
Oh,
loyalty to me
no.
and my husband, go home, and never step foot in this city again, and I'll do you no harm.
You're not the king. Why should we listen to you? You're a woman.
Yeah, man.
Uh-oh.
Wrap me in a blanket and hug me to death?
Nope.
Very well. Executioner?
Wait, no!
Oh, God!
Wouldn't. The king promised mercy.
He's pardoned them 3 times, once after they nearly sacked the whole city. Enough is enough!
Alright.
You're talking to your queen. Use respect.
Alright, your grace. Forgive me, your grace.
Wait, no! I'll go!
Ah, the horror.
Oh, my God.
Please, no! I have a family!
Man.
Ah, I'm gonna faint.
Next.
Where is the king right now, anyway?
More wine for the king's claw?
Don't mind if I do.
Oh. Okay, to be fair, that is a pretty... Okay, it's pretty funny this is just what's happening.
Absolute bloody nuisance. Indeed. One of my boys would do far better than that clot boy.
Hey!
He's a nice enough kid, and his dad is an honorable
Right,
man.
cause come on, leave the poor kid alone.
Pussy. I can beat him in a duel with my eyes closed.
So how's the war with the Bonenkraut kingdom going?
It's still going on?
Wait,
More time, but we'll
wait,
hold them
what?
off. They'll be fine.
How can he not know it's still going on?
Where's
'Cause
your
I mean-
boat today, by the way, Lord Theodoric?
Oh, he had to be somewhere today.
I bet he's seeing a girl.
He's way too much of a pussy. He's always whining about his honor.
I'd
Wow.
have to trade my honor away for some blue eyes and a fit body. You'd have to actually have
Ew.
that. Touche.
Oh my God.
Jane! Are you
Huh?
alright?
Not right now, she's resting.
Come on, man. She's my sister-in-law. I just need to know if she's
Right.
okay.
It's cool. He may enter.
I'm so glad you're
Aww.
both
Me too. I was so worried he wouldn't make it.
okay. Wow.
What's wrong? Is he alright?
Call me crazy, but he has the eyes
Wow.
of a king.
He's beautiful.
The only thing is, however, the egg appears to have damaged the reproductive system.
Excuse me?
Wait,
She's
what?
not dying, is she?
Oh, crud.
She will never bear another child.
Oh.
Take good care of this one.
But I'm not even 15 yet.
Please don't worry, sweet girl. I'm sure your husband will help.
He's dead.
Ow.
Yeah. A couple weeks ago, he got drunk and fell off.
Oh,
hiding away.
that is bad.
I'll pray for him.
Oh no.
Don't worry, Jane. The baby will be fine. Trust me.
How? His father's gone. I've got practically no power. Child mortality rates are lower than ever. The Queen's anti-medicine.
You don't need to worry, Jane. I promise. I'll make sure your son has a long and successful
Aw.
You
How
promise?
sweet.
You have my word. For you and for Ed.
Yeah. I told him not to drink and ride.
Not to drink and ride. Not drink and drive, considering. Ooh.
I yield!
What was that? Should have
Ooh.
screamed loud. I couldn't hear you.
That poor guy.
Queen, you called for my presence.
You took your time, Lord Blaine.
Was distracted by Vitani. Enjoy the show.
The swordsmen clearly aren't giving it their all. Would be far better if their king were here to cheer them on.
You think that guy is going to attend these things?
Oh, I'm aware. You should have seen how he reacted when
Oh.
he nearly screamed for bloody
Wow.
hours.
Hey, leave John
I
alone.
feel sorry for you.
I get
How do
he
you
may be.
accept such an utter joke?
My father told me I was to marry the bravest, strongest,
Right,
most
'cause
fitted
I get-
warrior on the entire
I get
continent.
John isn't all Cinder hoped him to be, but still.
My disappointment was immeasurable, to say the least.
You got me.
You get used to it over time. My father was also nothing but a bloody joke. My mother assumed power over the Duchy of Bonenrot. while he was rotting in a foreign jail. She always told me it was her duty to make up for his failings. And now, it's up to me to do the same thing for King John and this wasteland of a king.
No.
Well, you do a hell of a lot better job than the king, that's for sure. Thanks for
Things
convincing him to make my
things definitely seem like they're gonna go wrong. Wait.
No problem. Convincing him is always easy.
Oh no.
Married to a man like you instead.
I would if I could.
Perhaps before John finally bites the dust, I can convince him to make you heir to the throne.
You don't think a Duke of Sherbetland would interfere?
Our bond is stronger than anything that clown could throw at us. Now, hush. No more talking.
Oh my god, she just cheated on her husband.
Wow, that is just sad.
Right, Frost, we're here.
Because I get she didn't want to marry John, but still.
I told you, Sir Edric, you cannot marry my daughter. She's betrothed to the Duke of Cooper.
That's just wrong, doing that to your own
Who
husband.
is Lord Casimir?
Right.
Colonel Uncle.
Especially when you're still married.
My mother perished birthing my egg, and my father was
Oh.
executed for treason. He was like the father I never had. I see. How come he spends all his time here in this boggy castle? He caught the plague while in the Frosted
Oh.
Nothing happens in the Frosted Kingdom! Exactly. No doubt they wanted him out of the way. Why? His claim to the throne is arguably stronger than the king's.
Oh.
Now this is some good stuff. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Your claim to the throne?
Ah, right.
Your claim to the throne.
Your mother and I go back to Robert III's second son, Siebold. He was killed in the Frosted Kingdom. His daughter, Luciana, married my grandfather, Robert, who was also killed in the Frosted Kingdom.
Sorry, guys.
Everything okay, Sorty?
Yeah.
Never guess what happened to him.
The Frosted Kingdom?
That's right. Your mother and I were...
Just a little bit of my shoes squeaking.
So when John Cooper IV showed up with an army and deposed the hated King Richard, we were taken...
But man, is this getting good, because I'm excited to see what happens next.
Why didn't you rebel?
Why didn't you rebel?
Being 7.
Right.
7, huh?
At least after anyway. We just had to kneel, say a bunch of oaths and crap.
Do you not still consider yourself the rightful king? Had John IV not claimed the throne, you'd have been Richard II's heir.
I'd probably just bankrupted the realm even more, to be honest. But no, in all seriousness, ruling was just never in my interest.
Wow.
I see. What are you drinking, may I ask?
Just some magma mead.
Magma mead.
Mead? Uncle, that's hardly an appropriate drink for a 65-year-old.
Arm yourself, Richie. It's only 75% alcohol.
Oh no.
We brought it down in recent years.
Received your letter yesterday. Did you fall asleep on the privy again?
Oh.
Nothing like that. Could you move that table closer to my bed?
Uncle, I do not understand how worried I was. I thought you might have been dying.
How could I write
Right.
if I was dying?
Forgive me, Uncle. I just worry for your
Right.
health.
Because come on, you made it sound urgent.
Remember Edric IV?
Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself and your own family. I'll be just fine.
You are my family. Everything I am.
Aww.
Not that weird-ass birthmark on your buttock.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that's pretty funny.
Very well, yes. He once fell from his musty, needed 3 Knight brothers to help him up. Was very intelligent, though. He was even the heir to the throne before you. How come?
Do you know why he was arrested?
Not particularly. I recall him screaming at the king for losing territory in Bordenrot. Never saw him again after that. Was sent to the Frosted Kingdom pretty soon after.
Interesting. Hold on, what's this?
Wait, no,
Oh.
don't look at those.
Huh?
What on earth? Indecent illustrations of ladies.
What?
Ill-suited
Oh my
poses.
god.
Kind of hoping you wouldn't see those.
Oh my god! Ah!
Awful. Is this what you do all day?
It gets
Oh my god.
bad every day.
My lord.
What the heck?
Lord Berwick, Lord Torrance, what brings you here?
But man, was that just a crazy way to end that scene. I know.
How'd you get that scar on your face? Is that what that is? I thought it was a birthmark. Not that one, you
I thought that was a birthmark. Okay, that's funny.
Soldiers facility showed up and assaulted the place.
Hey, what?
We escaped the wedding hall quickly before things got ugly, but they butchered the place.
They attacked our men, stole our supplies, they even ate the wedding feast.
This kind
Wow.
of should not be tolerated in the realm.
Right.
King, no.
Do you honestly expect him to do anything?
I'll travel to Sandcake Dunes myself. Why not? I'm kind of tired. I will not stand by while the king's subjects are mistreated like this. We ride to the dunes at once.
Man, but I hope Richard can get his place in the King's Claw.
Yeah.
My sons attack my nephew at his wedding feast.
I see. And, why is this my business exactly? I've got enough kids running around here.
Dad, Petra won't let me use that crossbow.
Piss off, you little demon spawn.
Hey!
What are you eating here?
Hey, come on, that is just rude.
Those kids
Right.
your banners. They attack under your arms.
They drink.
Right.
And fart into my arms too. They can give a rat's ass what they do.
Wow, that is just ridiculous.
The Torrance Python is a respected member of...
You ride all this way for Torrance bloody python? What are you, drunk?
Sir Torrance...
Those pythons have been stealing our lands and castles for years now. We Blackfoots dominated the south before they came along.
That's no excuse to attack a
Right.
feast. I'm starting to think you gave those boys the order.
I did no such thing.
We're back from pillaging Riverside Abbey. Can we get paid yet?
And a knock, you waste of space.
You think you can faces again?
Oh my god!
I'm afraid there's going to have to be a trial for this.
Wow. And the fact...
I'm serious. I will not tolerate treason in this realm.
Wow.
You think you scare me? I'll only be accountable if the king says so. And the king and his claw Sigmund are good friends of mine. Thought so. Boys, escort the Lord of Sherbetland back to the courtyard.
Right this way.
Oh, and Richard, if you see a milkmaid outside, tell her it's the room with the big doors.
Alright, but back in the Koopa Kingdom.
I, King John Koopa V.I.
The Sixth, Your Grace.
Oh, I, King John Koopa the Sixth, hereby appoint Lord Blade Phoenix as Captain of Carhar City.
Thank you, Your Grace. I will not fail you.
Your service is appreciated, Lord Blaine.
As is yours, my queen.
Yay!
Man.
Well. What do we have here?
Oh no.
Hey, cousin.
This kid yours?
No, I just found him outside and thought he looked cool.
Oh,
Looks
I know
lovely.
she.
I doubt he'll last that long.
Hey, that's my son you're
Right.
talking about.
Cause that is just mean.
To Carhar City. Have fun moping over your dead husband.
Well, that's just rude. Especially to someone.
Your Grace, how are you?
It's so good to see you
Aw.
again. It feels like it's been forever. How are things going at Mushroom Meadows?
It's lovely.
Aww.
A lot of people are very friendly.
Sweet. Sometimes I wish it was a part of our kingdom.
It is a part of
Oh, it is a part of our kingdom.
I may have sent an army there.
Excuse
Oh,
me, what
shoot.
is a teenage girl doing
Oh,
on the
no.
premises?
Pardon the child. This is my niece, Jane, the heiress to my brother's inheritance.
Right. And what is that?
Oh, this is my son, James.
Oh my god, who's the dad? Is it me?
No, silly, Patrick's.
Oh.
See, before he died, I wrote to you.
I am absolutely sure none of those letters ended up in the trash.
So, does that mean I have a son?
No, silly.
Does that mean I have a son?
Yeah, no, John.
Oh my god, he's perfect!
Aww.
He's...
He loves him.
You know, something about this child. I just know there's something special about him. He's wonderful, Jade. Thank you for bringing him to see me. I'll ensure he has a bright future ahead of him.
Aww.
So, who's he gonna go to?
Excuse me?
When you remarry, which I assume you will, given the way you do your hair and your obvious desire for attention,
Excuse me?
you'll have to give the child up.
What?
That's right. The law of the realm states once you remarry, the boy will become a ward of the crown.
And if I
What?
don't remarry?
Then you'll be eventually too poor to look after him. And he'll
Oh
have to
no.
How sad.
No, you can't do this. I'm his mother. He needs me.
Right.
That's exactly what happened to
Seriously,
your own
Cinder?
daughter.
you! He returned to captivity just so you could be free!
You leave the king's claw alone, you wicked little bitch!
You can't take him away! He's my son! I love him!
Come on, Cinder. Don't you think this is a little unfair?
Right, John's being right in this situation. I agree.
Come on, don't cry.
Forgive me, Your Grace.
God damn it, she probably hates me now.
You think I care if she hates you? I'm your wife. Pull your
Really, Cinder? Come on.
It hurts my feelings.
And she was your in-law.
Like such a pussy, and learn to control your subjects.
For John.
Oh, for God's sake.
Right, I feel bad. It's gonna be pretty awesome if John steps up in the next part or whatnot. Yeah, it definitely is.
Ha ha ha. So this castle is gonna be mine when I'm older. Oh no. Oh, hey Dad.
Oh, hey Dad.
A moment alone with my son, please. I'll write to you. This again, son. I know, I've heard it all before. It's been 2 years since I first asked. Have you really not chosen a wife yet? I just don't really feel like getting married. I don't want to be tied down by some woman I barely know just for some extra land I'll probably never use anyway. You could give the land to one of your brothers. You don't pester them to get married. I get your frustration, but you're the eldest son. Your marriage is the most important prospect for the future of the family. I know, I just don't want to leave. We haven't seen Olivia since she left for Skyland. I understand. The kingdom's in a difficult place right now.
Right.
Once we're fully at peace, you'll be able to visit your sister as much as you like. Thanks, Father. I wonder if there are any heiresses there that would interest you. It's always gotta be about politics with you. Robert, wait!
No!
Do I get any rest around here?
He broke my blade!
I didn't break it, you swung
Oh,
it.
man.
He started it!
Boys, stop arguing. What have I told you about attacking your brother?
Maybe if my brother wasn't such an arrogant tit with the swordsman skills of a blind man, I wouldn't bother.
An egg! I'll cut you!
Wow.
Children, what's the meaning of this?
Toby's being a clotpole again.
Get a real blade if you're not careful!
Tell your father the truth.
Fine, I attacked Toby.
Talissa, see to Tobias. I'll deal with this one.
Come, Toby. How about some of your favorite wine?
Yes, please. So what happened there?
Nothing, it doesn't matter.
Just tell me the truth and I won't get angry. What's wrong? Why did you attack your brother?
We were just talking about girls.
Oh no, not you too.
I got onto the topic of Lady Rose Python.
Oh, thank God.
He said a woman like that would never love a freakish loser like me. He said
Aww.
next time he sees her, he'll canoodle her in front of me.
Canoodle?
Wow.
Just made me so angry.
I understand, son, but that's no excuse to lash out and attack him. He's your brother, your family. You need to stick together, especially in times like these.
Right.
I know, I just hate the way he looks down on me. Sometimes I feel like everyone does.
Listen to me, Rickon. You're my son. All of my children are my legacy, you included. Never doubt that for a minute.
Okay. Thank you, Father.
Aww.
Okay, my boy. I'll admit, I've had
I gotta say, Richard is a pretty good father in this. He definitely is.
Your mother told you guys too?
Ah.
Hey, Roderick.
Jane.
Aw.
Are you okay?
I talked to the king like you said.
What happened? He didn't do anything weird, did he?
Ew, no.
What?
I said I have to
What?
give James up.
Roderick! What makes you think that?
But he's the king's
Right.
nephew.
They want me to hand him over to Sigmund's court.
I can't do that. Who knows what my cousins will do?
You're right.
Right.
This all wouldn't have happened if I'd just replaced his beer with juiced apples.
Please, calm down. You're yelling in the baby's ear.
We don't have ears, Roderick!
Yelling.
We don't have ears, Roderick. Okay, that is a pretty funny joke.
I'm sorry. I just don't want to lose him. He's my only son.
Aww.
He always will be.
You don't need to worry, Jane. I'll help you find a suitable new husband. Preferably someone calm, friendly, around 5'6".
No, I refuse!
Come on, it's average height for the time.
Not the height, Roderick!
I'm not giving James over to Sigmund.
They said if I remarry,
Oh
I
my
can't
god.
take him with me.
What is with the voice change? To be fair, that is pretty funny. I've seen Freeze Flame do that before, and
Trust me, Jane.
it definitely gets me every time.
It's my nephew. It's my duty. So long as I'm around, no harm will come to the boy.
Thank you so much,
Aw.
Roderick.
It's okay. Don't worry.
Did one of you dudes take a dump in the hall again?
Oh, that's funny. What's going on?
I just wish you'd be more open to the prospect.
I wonder what Cinderella was saying.
Understand. It's just
What she was going on about, saying, no way!
warrior.
To lead a good life, you need to be strong both in and out of the battlefield. King Baron Cooper was a great warrior, but his political failings nearly led to civil war.
What do you suggest then? Just shacking him up with any old heiress and sending
Right.
him away?
This is like, what's the plan?
He took more of an active role in politics.
I mean, he's still in his 20s. He probably will when he's older.
My love, we bring great news.
What is it, my dearest?
Show him the letter.
What is it?
You are hereby invited to the king's castle for the Love Day.
It appears to be something King John has organized.
Ow.
To stop the nobles from fighting.
We look
That's
forward
very
to
nice of John to be able to do that to stop
Attendance
the fighting.
Hereby, the king can't even spell the word Thursday.
Did he seriously have someone else write the letter for him?
But isn't this great? You're finally being invited back to the valley.
Right.
It's incredible.
Sweet. I'll grab my crossbow.
Absolutely not. Not after what happened last time.
Come on, I only knocked
I
up
wonder
his
what
hat.
happened
Unless
last
it's the
time.
Queen's way of luring us into her trap.
Oh, come on, Richard. You don't seriously think the king would let her murder you in front of the entire court, do you?
How do we even know the king's not going to be sitting quietly in some bar when we get there?
He makes a good point, Auntie. The king is not exactly known for keeping his word. Not out of dishonesty, more so just stupidity.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lavender Kingdom King.
Wow.
I saw him chasing ducks around a field.
So what? You suggest we just ignore the letter then?
Aw, I was looking forward to that.
You could just go for the meal and dip.
If the letter is really from the king, this could be a chance to confront him about his terrible advisors without the court to repel you.
Here's what we'll do.
Right.
We'll attend Love Day. We'll bring with us a group of 10,000 bannermen. Make sure the kids are all heavily guarded.
As you wish, my lord.
So, can I bring my crossbow?
Can I bring my crossbow?
Sweet!
Oh my god.
Honey, you know I will follow you till the ends of the earth, flat, round, or whatever the hell we're supposed to believe in. But please, don't make this a visit, a political one. Please, think of the children.
I'll do my very best to keep things civil.
Thank you, my angel. You may drink from the big mug tonight.
Now you're speaking my kind of...
Oh my god.
I don't get it. I already had a bath this year. Now Mother's insisting we take another? She'll be wanting us to smell nice when we meet the king, no doubt. I've heard so much about him.
I don't see why we should bow to a king who refused to give our father what he deserved.
Because he's the king, Clotpool. I hear his father once fought a battle in a burning cornfield.
Wow, that is pretty crazy.
Didn't
Definitely.
say Prince Tarkin and his son.
I said resistant, not immune, you jester.
Feeling okay, brother? You seem kinda down this evening.
I'm good, thanks, Rob.
Don't worry. Once we get to the valley, I'll hook you up with a nice girl from around the place. What do you prefer? Blonde or redhead?
Preferably red, I suppose.
Ugh, you guys are such pansies. While you're sniffing around the courtyard like a couple of pages, the killer whale will be drowning in girls.
You're a whale, but you're drowning?
Oh, piss off!
Guys, Mother's getting impatient. Someone's gotta get in the tub.
Oh. Right, let's see how this is gonna go down. Cause this is really looking
I
interesting.
can't wait to see Richard and his family again.
Envoy state he's bringing around 10,000 men from his household. With Berwick and Torrance are also accompanying him.
What is taking them so long? We've been waiting ages.
Sherbetland is nearly 200 miles away, Your Grace.
A Mustique can travel 81 miles per hour. Can they not go 5 minutes without stopping for a drink?
The hell's a mile?
Sorry we're late, Your Grace.
Roderick, Jane, you made it!
No, absolutely
Yes.
not.
Told you she'd be mad.
She's here to welcome the Duke of Sherbertland's arrival on behalf of the King's Claw.
Where's Sigmund right now, anyway?
I kind of feel like we're supposed
wow.
to be somewhere right now.
Well, there's Sigmund.
She's not even 15 yet.
You okay, Night Crest?
Earl of Sussex, dude, he's only 3.
Leading on for a minute.
No wonder child mortality rates are so low nowadays.
Guys, look!
Oh, there they are.
Richard! Apologies for the delay, Your Grace. Lord Torrance kept needing to use the bathroom.
I warned you I have an astronomically weak bladder.
And this raven-haired lady must be your wife, Lord Richard?
That's right. We've been married for 25 years now.
To Lisa Python, pleased to meet you. Well,
Aww.
you certainly aren't picky when it comes to appearances, are you, Richard? Excuse me? I'm kidding. She's lovely, Richard.
Thank you, my queen. This is my eldest son
I
and heir.
thought so.
It's an honor to finally meet you, Your Grace. Cool sword! Oh, thank you. It belonged to a famous sherbet king from thousands of years ago.
Wow.
Call it
Sabertooth. Sounds pretty nice.
Silly, the world's only 600 years old.
Have you not been reading the textbook I wrote for you, Your Highness?
How's a textbook?
Well, I think we've spent enough time out here, don't you?
Berwick's right. We'd best be heading back to the castle. Good call. Don't want to be late for the feast.
Don't want to be late for the feast.
That's the king? He's a total joke.
Yeah, I was hoping for something way more impressive.
You shouldn't insult your superiors, ladies. I've raised you better than that.
You didn't say our superiors were gonna be chicken-skinned pussies.
That man someday may be the father to your children. I'd advise you to show some respect.
Wow.
I fell from my musty.
Aww. Man.
Sigmund!
Poor John.
So glad I could make it, Your Grace. Come on, let's go get a drink.
Indeed, the king's a total fool. He doesn't even know how to hold a fork properly. No, I'm not saying the queen and I ever did anything.
Well, wonder how things are gonna go down, especially since we got only 12 minutes left in the video.
Is that oaf still causing you trouble?
Let him be. No one ever believes his rambles.
Does anyone know about the announcement yet?
I still can't believe she cheated on her husband.
Just hang in there, my
Man.
handsome boy.
I look forward to it.
Shh. Keep your voice down.
More wine, Lord Roderick?
It's all right, Corin. I know how to pour my own drinks.
Aw.
I gotta say, Corin's definitely a cool kid.
It's a nice
He definitely
way to
is.
get people to stop the fighting, I suppose. Say, Jane's a nice girl, isn't she?
Your brother's widow?
Not for me, obviously, but she's smart, beautiful, caring.
Yeah, she seems nice. I like her hair, but father would never approve.
She's the heir to the Phoenix family fortune. Would that not be a nice prospect to him?
He'll be wanting her for my older brother Heron. He's the family's heir.
Oh, Heron.
My father would find it wiser to not put all his eggs in one basket.
I'm a little lost. What do eggs have to do with it?
I'm a little lost.
But no power. You have power, but no money. The match is perfect.
I see your point. Okay, I'll talk to father about it. When he's not brown-nosing the king, of course.
Oh, and please be kind to her. She means a great
Aww.
deal to me.
You have my word, my lord.
I swear, being the middle child is so unfair. Rob gets to be the heir, Hal gets to earn him of Snowball Park, and what do I get? Just a small dowry of 800 bloody pounds. Yeah, bro, it sucks. My brother's gonna get to be a duke. I'm stuck as a crappy marquess. The world's just not fair to guys like us.
I'm back with your wine, Toby.
Yeah, give me the damn mug.
Sweet party.
Yes, makes a pleasant distraction from the greater issues at hand, I suppose.
Right.
That's the king's preferred way of addressing it.
Right, because hey, at least John's trying to do something nice to really bring everyone together. Oh.
Baldy, you just nearly spilled
Oh.
wine all over me.
Oh, boo-hoo!
Whoa.
Why don't you use that gold necklace Grandpa left to cleanse yourself? Oh, piss off, you molding washout. We are king. Use respect. Or why should I? It should be you kissing my feet.
Quash your hostility, my lord. That's the Earl of Bristlewood Bay you're talking to.
Oh, like you'd understand.
Whoa.
You're in bed with one of them.
Wow.
Earth is his deal.
I don't know.
Cousin's hostility. He's never been on good terms with the rest of the family.
Half-cousin, you say?
Our grandfather, the Earl of Sparkling Waters, had 2 wives. The second, far richer than the first. When he died, let's just say Birch's side of the family inherited far less than they had hopes.
I see. Have you tried talking it out with him?
Right.
Surely he's not that unbearable.
I thought diarrheal diseases I found more bearable than bloody Birch.
Yikes, first the Blackfoots, now your own blood? Any other enemies you want to warn me about?
I got into a fight with this lord at the bar the other day.
Hey, you look lonely.
Man.
Oh, thank you.
Aww.
He never lets me have this stuff at home. He says it'll ruin our bodies.
Our bodies? Some of these
Well,
guys are
I mean, if you take a look at just how damaging alcohol can be if you drink a lot of it.
Yeah, you're right there, Sorty.
Where, brother?
You've been quiet all evening. Something bothering you?
It's fine. Just look at him. How do these people look at that man and say, yes, this is my king?
That's just the way it is, I guess.
Well, John's definitely pretty kind and all.
If their position wasn't questioned, why would we question his?
Personally, I think you'd make a far better king than he ever would.
I don't know, bro. My place is more on the battlefield. Besides, John is the rightful king.
I suppose so.
Come on, let's go fill this mug with beet juice and tell Tobias it's wine.
Oh, that does sound abusive.
Evening, my lord. Not having any wine?
No, Lord Richard. I'm afraid I don't drink.
You're full of surprises, Lord Ironside.
Recovered from the outburst at court last week.
Forgive me, my lord. My behavior was inappropriate.
All's forgiven.
Yay.
Enjoying the feast?
For what it's worth, I suppose. Nice to see everyone having a good time.
For now, at least.
What do you mean?
Right.
Well, between you and me, Klaus von Speckbaum VII has apparently sent 3 separate armies to our last
Oh no!
oasis.
Oh, crud!
That must happen.
Wouldn't he?
Well, that certainly lifted my mood for the evening.
Oh no!
Lord Ironside.
Excuse me? Lord Ironside is one of the most respected barons of the realm.
He's just trying to fuel your anger. His family have been close allies with the king ever since his grandfather helped place John IV on the throne.
And you've got bloody red eyes. What makes you any more trustworthy?
The name's Lord Gaston Thornton, at your service.
Well, it's good to meet you, Lord Thornton, but I do not have time for this. I must speak to the king before the feast.
I must say, I felt your speech the other day was rather necessary. Lord Sigmund is nothing but a lackey with a dreadful hairline in honor of a foul boar.
Well, I'm glad someone there at least had the decency to say it.
Indeed, but it's clear the king has no intent on removing him. Perhaps if we work together, we'll be able to replace the king with someone who will.
You think I'll reward you for assistance in usurping an anointed king?
Oh no!
Oh no.
Keep your treason to yourself, Lord Thornton. You've been warned.
There you are, my honey. I've been looking all over for you.
Apologies, my darling.
Well, things are definitely gonna seem to get crazy in the next part.
You sound stressed.
I'm fine, thank you, my love.
Aw.
King would like all guests to make their way to the dining table. The Queen has a very important announcement.
Well, time to see how this is gonna all end on a cliffhanger.
Wait a second, where the hell's Tobias?
Oh.
You're such a good kisser, Toby.
Damn it, do you normally do this much talking? Not that I don't enjoy the sound of your voice.
Everyone, I'd like to make an announcement. Hello? Anyone?
Everyone, shut up! Go on.
First of all, I'd like to thank you all for attending tonight's Love Day.
Aw.
It's been very, what's the word?
Productive, Your Grace.
Productive and a lot of fun. I'm eternally thankful.
Aw.
I believe the Queen would also like to say a few words.
Oh, yeah, that too. Knock him dead, my wife.
Thank you, my love. Now I'd like to thank you all for attending tonight, as I have an important announcement. For the past 7 years, I've been mocked and shamed for failing to fulfill my queenly duties and produce an heir for my beloved husband. However, through determination and devotion to my wonderful king.
Oh, god damn it, one of my grapes fell on the floor!
That is why tonight, I'd like to announce that after 7 long years, I have finally produced an heir.
Oh, that's what she got shocked about.
Congratulations, my queen.
Thank you, Lord Blackfoot. As you all know, the child will be made the heir to the throne. Hard luck, Lord Richard.
So is that what this ceremony is? Just a way to assert power over me with the new heir to the throne?
Richard, please.
I'm civil, but I will not be treated like this. You want me and my family out of the picture, and this entire love day fast is just a way of sidelining my family.
Sit, Lord Richard.
Looks like he hasn't taken his new position on his succession very well.
You laugh at me, but you know it's true. While this night goes on, Klaus VII marches into Oho Oasis for over 9,000 men.
Lovely food, King John.
While we eat, fart, piss and joke, thousands of our own men fight for what's left of our once great empire. Stop arguing, you guys are ruining Love Day! Look around, my king. You've surrounded yourself with a bunch of no-good, dishonorable cowards, and they've pissed on everything your father and grandfather worked for!
Man.
You're going to do anything at all?
Oh.
God damn it, now you made the king cry. I think it's about time that Lord Richard left.
Frankly, Lord Silver, I'm as tired of your blatant dick-sucking as the rest of us. The Queen doesn't care about you. Shut up!
How dare you talk to me like that? I'll have you know, my grandfather was a Knight of the Hexagon.
Everyone and their mother is a Knight of the Hexagon nowadays. Even the Earl of Sushell.
If you want to keep your life, Lord Richard, I'd suggest you pack your bags and go home.
If you want me out of here, you're going to have to make me leave.
Prince Joseph said very much the same thing. Before he died, that is.
I will not be threatened like this.
Not so
fast. Uh-oh.
Flavor the tip of that blade on my father and you'll never talk again.
Guards, seize these traitors immediately.
They'll be going nowhere.
You keep your dirty python tails out of it.
Why are you drawing your sword?
I don't know. Everyone else is, though.
I hate all of you!
I want no violence, but if I have to use it, I will.
Come in.
Pardon the interruption. Urgent letter from the Bone and Crown Kingdom.
Could someone else read this?
Dear King John Koopa VI, King of the Koopa and Bonnencrow Kingdoms. Ha ha. Or should I say, former King of the Bonnencrow Kingdom. In case you hadn't heard, our men utterly destroyed your petty forces in Oho Oasis, and now we've taken it.
And
your friend John Tybalds was hit in the face with about 15 arrows
before
we beat his lifeless body into the river. Ha ha, you lost Cope Muld Seeth. Sincerely, Crown Prince Johann von Speckborn.
So, that's it. We lost the war.
Well, I hope you're proud of yourself, you bloody twat.
Don't look at me. Blame the loser who got his ass handed to him and thrown in a river.
I'll have you know, Lord Tybalt was one of the greatest captains of the realm.
Can't have been that great if he died.
King John, are you okay?
Huh? Oh no! Huh? Oh my god!
What the hell's happening to him?
Help! Somebody help the king!
Oh, crud! Man, well that was definitely a crazy ending. Just the fact that they lost the war and now King John is probably gonna be dead by the second part. I gotta say, Sorty, this is definitely crazy. Like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, you gotta admit that. This was definitely pretty good and everything, but also an awesome miniseries that Freeze Flame decided to do. But alright. So that was definitely amazing. But War of the Frozen Flames, The Feeble King, Part 1 and 3 was definitely pretty good, because it's crazy to see that there are going to be only 3 parts for this, but hey, it's Freeze Flame's decision, after all, for this little mini-series going into the history of the Koopa family and whatnot. Because I can definitely say for both me and Night Crest that we're definitely excited to see the next part of this once it comes out. Because this was really nice, because are we going to see... Because just what is going to happen to John and the rest of the kingdom now is what we all wonder.
Yeah, because even I'm wondering, sorry. But also, if Queen Cinder poisoned King John just to get him out of the way. Because, because Cinder's baby couldn't be, his after all.
Right, because with the way Cinder was with not liking John so much, she could have definitely poisoned him, but we're definitely not going to know for this next part until we see the next part. But what did you guys think? Definitely let us know in the comments below. But alright, so before we end this video, I want to give a huge shout out to my patrons, Spider Overlord and SMG5, for donating money to the channel. As all you guys out there can donate money to the channel too, just head over in the Patreon link or the YouTube membership link in the description below and donate money if you can. As all donations will go into helping me make more awesome videos just like this here on the channel for all you guys out there to enjoy. But alright, so this is where we're going to end it, but like always, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, smash the subscribe button for more content in the future. Just like this, and make sure to click that notification bell out down below for my latest videos and updates. And make sure to head over to Patreon to help support my college classes and help support the channel. But yeah, I'm Princess Swordheart, the Gamer Queen.
And I'm her cousin Night Crest.
And we're both signing off. Bye!
Bye!